Beaumont. No, Mr. Beaumont, nobody answers that number after 6 o'clock. That's the point. Yes. All right, fine. I'll call you back tomorrow. Yes, before 6 o'clock. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Haven't you got a home to go to?
What about you?
What?
What about you? Where you going?
Campbell House.
You got a meeting?
Hey? No, I'm going to look for Lenny.
You'd be all right, eh? When are you going to give him those flowers, are you?
No, I received the flowers. Lenny hasn't been at the meetings.
He's all right. He's a brother. He doesn't need AA like you guys do.
Well, I hope to God he gets the same thing out of it I do, because he needs the support.
He's got the family, Max.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No, he's got the extended family.
I know what you're saying, but it's not the same.
No, I don't think you do know what I'm saying. He's got the extended family. He's got a lot of support there.
No, I don't care. Look, he's got alcoholic cardiomyopathy. All right, one big drink can kill him. Hey, I probably don't say this enough, Vince, you know, like, never, but I really appreciate you. You know, the hours you put in and stuff.
What's brought that on?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, yeah, look, no other bastard is ever going to thank us, right? So we might as well thank each other.
You had a bad day, Max. Don't let him get to you. Huh?
Yeah, no, never.
All right. Enjoy your meeting.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you seen Lenny? Hey, bro, you seen Lenny? Lenny! 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 Come on, Lenny! What happened? Oh, shit! Hello? Could I please have an ambulance down at Bunnerong Park? Please, Bunnerong Park! There's Bunnerong! There's 4 men and 1 woman. I think they're all dead. Come now, quickly! Get the police! Please! People dead, 1 still alive. Hurry down! Send the police! Oh, where the hell are they? You been, eh? Where the hell have you been, Bill?
Ensemble.
No, I'm not going to calm down. You got 4 people dead over there,
okay.
and you got Lenny's nearly bloody
okay,
dying.
We're here.
Yeah, you're here.
Lenny,
yeah, after what?
Okay, we're here. Can we talk?
No, he can't.
Now tell me what happened.
I was over there, and I saw one guy. I was walking, trying to find him.
Yep.
Over there behind the palm tree, and I was cruising down here. There's 2 there, and there's 1 there.
All right.
And they're all dead.
Okay, we'll look into it.
You can't going.
I'm gonna go. I've got to go. It's all right.
No, I've got him, mate.
He's all right.
I've got him.
You look after him, Vincent.
I will.
Jesus.
What you got, Dick?
4 dead and one of them's in the bush there. Looks like a shitty batch of home brew. What do you expect? They drink camel piss through Hindu's jockstrap, most of them.
It's beautiful, Deeks. You're all heart, mate.
Okay. Hey, aspetta, I'm coming. Hey, Vincenzo.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, what's wrong? What's happened? Hey,
That's what's wrong.
what is this? What time is it?
I don't know. I don't know what time it is. I don't care anyway.
What's up? You been drinking?
No,
or
I
what?
haven't been drinking. What, have you ever known me to drink?
No.
And then why are you asking me whether I'm bloody drinking?
Well, you've obviously been up
I've been
all
up all
night.
night, I'm a black fella, and that's what they do, they drink.
Hey, Vincenzo, what's the
No,
matter
this is the
with
way
you?
you think, isn't it?
Ma che sei scemo? If only your mother heard
Oh,
you
my
talk
mother,
like
that's right,
this.
that beautiful Aboriginal woman you married, yeah?
That's right.
Right, the one that died when I was young.
Yeah.
The one you loved so much. You're not my father.
Madame,
You're not my
ridiculous,
father.
because I'm
You're
your
not my father. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. Explain this to me. For me to be your son, I have to be AB, A or B, but I'm not. Look at that. I'm type O. Now, you explain this to me.
That's probably a mistake.
It is
What's
not
the
a
matter
mistake.
with you?
It is not a mistake, okay? Dad.
Her name is Molly.
Where is she? Is she alive?
Vincenzo, look, I don't know. I mean, we had a cane farm outside Cairns. She came to work for us as a domestic, a housekeeper.
As a servant.
A housekeeper. You were very tiny, about a month old. She worked for us for about 6 months, and then one night she just took off and left you with us.
She's only a kid herself.
16, 17.
Did you try and find her?
Well, we didn't know her surname, didn't know where she was from.
Somebody must have known.
She said she was from down south, but we didn't know whether that meant South Queensland, New South Wales, South Australia, or what.
You didn't report it, did you? You didn't even try and find her.
Look, Vince, we were there for 2 years after that. She never came back.
You could have gone and put me with my own people.
We're your people.
No, my own people.
They wouldn't have wanted you.
Oh, okay. So did you go and ask them? Did you go take me to them and say, will you look after this young Aboriginal boy? Did you?
No.
What about my father?
I don't know. It's your father.
I can't believe this. I just, you know... Why the lie, Leo? Why the lie? Why lie about me being Italian?
I don't know. Nah, Vince, I suppose I wanted a son.
You thought you were doing me a favour?
What?
You thought you were doing me a favour, yeah? Like raising me Italian, yeah? You thought being black was a disease, so you kept it from me. And you know what's so sad? It makes me want to throw up. So did I. What, Max? What?
It was rat poison. Hospital rang. GMO confirmed it. Seems someone bought some cheap booze and they laced it with poison and they just left it lying around the park.
Like bait.
This is a bad idea, Lemon.
I hate hospitals, Max.
Yeah, I know, but this is really where you need to be right now.
They pump me out, give me a good feed. What more could they do?
Well, you know, I was up.
How you feeling?
I've been worse.
Did Maxine tell you about the others?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me where you got the booze from?
It was just lying there. We found it.
What, 3 bottles of plonk just lying in the park? You didn't think that was strange?
No, it struck us as Christmas.
Is there anybody you know of might want to do this thing to them?
They're just parkies.
So, you reckon it was just random, do you? The bait was left and just anybody could have picked it up.
At Lapa, they wouldn't be just anybody. They'd be black.
Is anybody that you've noticed been giving you any trouble down there?
Just the usual.
You like who?
Rednecks in 4-wheel drives, hooning around trying to kick us out. Neighbours complaining. The usual.
Who are these rednecks? You know any of them? Can I
No.
have names? No? What about rego numbers from 4-wheel drives?
No?
All right, so anybody else?
Yeah. You lot.
Who?
Hops.
Right, we've got people looking at the victims themselves and any known associates. This musket can be found in just about any grog shop in the city area. So that's not going to help us much until we find a suspect or suspects. We're going to do a door knock from the park, where the bodies were found, all the way down to La Perouse. We want to find out about the 4-wheel drive vehicles. Find out if anyone saw anybody dropping bottles or rubbish in the park around the time. If anyone was loitering in the area at that
Well, that's
particular time.
Bunnerong Park. That's what they do around there, loiter.
All right, let's be a bit more specific. They're looking for whites loitering in the area. You got a problem with that, Holbeck?
No, but if we employed zero tolerance like we ought to...
Just a minute.
And cleared the
Zero
park, this wouldn't have
tolerance is
happened.
not department policy.
I know
It never
that.
has been.
That's a good way to clear the park, though. Put in some rat poison. That ought to do it, eh, Graham?
What's that supposed to be? Is that a joke?
Yeah. Was. Wasn't a good one.
It wasn't a good one, no.
Right, let's get on with it.
If we cleared the parks properly, none of this would have happened. What's he saying? It serves him right. Is that what he's saying?
That's not what he said.
Well, that's what it sounded like.
Well, that's not what he said, Charlie.
What, are you defending him or something?
Well, he's my father.
So what? Oh, good morning.
Morning. We saw your cars.
Okay, so you heard about what happened then?
Oh, yes, it's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
You want to know what I think? Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Well, I'm not really interested in what you think, but I would like to know if you saw anything suspicious or saw anybody suspicious hanging around here during the night?
Apart from the blacks?
Well, apart from the victims, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Right. So you don't know of anybody that might want to harm these people?
Plenty of people. They're drinking and yahooing all bloody night.
You ever been in trouble with the police before?
You trying to insult me?
Yes, I am, actually.
There was an incident involving a group of white males in a 4-wheel drive and some Aboriginal people. Do you know anything about it?
I'm going to speak to somebody.
So you saw them then?
We reported.
Did you? When was that?
Oh, about 2 weeks ago. And 3 weeks before that. Well, they get in there and they hoon around with their engines roaring, drive through the blacks' camp. They do as much damage as the Aborigines.
They do.
So, any registration plates recorded or anything like that?
Oh, of course. That's what we reported.
Oh, good.
Who'd you report it to?
The police.
What harm were they doing you, hey? They were just a bunch of people that were sitting around in a quiet place wanting to have a yarn, eh?
And a drink or two, or three.
What's wrong with drinking? You ain't a pub.
That's right. There's a time and place. Some people can't handle it.
Some people? What do you mean? Black people?
Yeah, I mean black. It's the greatest of service we did to you, folk. And if you're honest, you'd be the first to admit it.
Spreading your poison around with pamphlets isn't enough, eh? You had to go and do the real thing. Yeah?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you do know what I'm talking about. Don't sun me, you patronising prick. All right?
Well, act like a civilised adult and I won't have to.
I beg your pardon?
Act like a civilised adult.
Everything all right here?
Yeah, everything's fine, but why didn't you tell Bill what you did?
You just go over there.
Because I know what you did, mate. Bill, you're looking for the handlers? Him and his bloody mates.
Take a walk.
They will bloody arrest him. Take him
Frank
for
Smith?
questioning. Yeah, he did.
Yeah?
What do you mean, Charlie?
Do you own a four-wheel drive, AKI 426?
Well, they've been hassling for bloody 2 months.
How do you know that?
Because I went down to the community and I asked, all right, which is something that you should have bloody done.
Settle down, we're here, aren't we?
Yeah, eventually. You
What do you mean eventually? We've only been on the case for 90 minutes, mate. What do you expect?
That dickhead you could have found in 9 bloody minutes.
But our non-reflective brethren think they own the place.
So what, they've been giving me a bit of trouble, have they?
No trouble.
Well, they reckon that you've been hassling them.
We've been hassling them.
Yeah, that's what they reckon.
Those people make it as unpleasant as they can. They claim we're intruders. It's a public park, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's not a sacred site yet, is it?
Yeah, so what, you just moved them off, did you?
No, we exercised our rights, that's all.
Oh, right.
It's not like we're second-class citizens in our own country. We've got a right to go into a public park.
Yeah, fair enough, too.
I mean, that's what the bleeding hearts don't understand. We're not looking to have more rights than them. We're looking to have equal rights. That's a democracy, isn't it?
Yep, last I heard it was.
So tell me, why does a privileged section of the population get land and money and rights thrown at them? They get cradle-to-grave social security without having to work, I mean, legal aid, free housing, a grant for this, grant for that. And who pays for it?
I suppose we all do, in the end, don't we?
You did right. It's you and me. And pay-as-you-earn battlers, you know, who work all their lives and can't afford to take their kids on a decent holiday. You know, but nobody's got the guts to stand up on their hind legs and say, hey, wait a minute. That's enough. We've gone too far. Well, we do.
We? What do you mean, we?
What?
You just said we. What is this, some sort of club, is it?
Yeah, it's a club.
And, bunch of blokes in a club? Some political movement or what?
No, it's a club.
Uh-huh. And this is it, is it? The National Brotherhood?
Yep, that's it.
Right. And it's just a bunch of blokes that go fishing and drinking here at the pub?
Not just here. This is just one chapter. We've got chapters all over.
Oh, right. And you're the president, eh?
Of this chapter, and I'm on the State Council. Yeah.
Ah, that's true. It's funny, because I've never heard of it.
Oh, well, you will. We got working men, professionals, lawyers, armed service guys,
Jeez.
cops. Yeah.
Eh? Right here, in the pub?
No, not here, at other chapters.
Ah.
Why do you call them chapters? Is that like the Ku Klux Klan or something like that?
No, not like the Ku Klux Klan.
Like just a bunch of good old boys go out hunting and fishing and hounding black people.
Who are you, by the way?
And when you get a chance, you put a bit of rat poison in the grog, eh?
Whoa, come on, settle down.
Notice you sell that Del Valle Muscat.
Yeah.
Come on, what is this?
So if I was to take a look around, you reckon I'd find any rat poison in the place?
Well, you might not, but so what? I mean...
Well, do you know that 4 people died from drinking that Muscat? They died of rat poisoning.
Blacks?
Yeah, blacks.
Rat poisoning?
Yeah. What, do you think it's funny or something, dude?
Hang on, mate.
No.
What's the matter with you? I mean, the guy just sells muscat.
That's right.
That's a pub, for Christ's sake. He's got a right to do that. So what's the problem? You know, he's got nothing to hide.
Well, fair enough. They've got nothing to hide, then you won't mind if I take a look around?
What?
See for myself.
Has he got a warrant?
You got a warrant?
No, I haven't got a warrant.
He hasn't got a warrant.
Then piss off. You're all right, but your mate's an arsehole.
Thanks, mate. Sit down, have another one with me.
No, I don't want.
Stan, Bill McCoy. Yeah, good, mate. Listen, just got a quick one. I need a membership list of an organisation called the National Brotherhood. Can you do that for me? Yeah, the whole lot. Good on you. Your blood's worth bottling. Can you fax it straight over to me?
Get out of the way, Chief!
Give himself an ulcer. Really?
This is a chicken to pass us a flagon.
First man of religion I ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Pass the flagon.
Max, you got any friends in the health department?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Have you got any friends in the licensing section?
Yeah, why? What's up?
I'm just going to close down the Stockade Hotel.
You gonna what?
I'm going to close it down, all right? I'm going to find some health reason. I'm going to close the bastard of the place down.
I can't help you with that, Vince.
Why not?
Well, you want me to use departmental contacts to persecute them? Man, we'd be no better than they are.
So you will or you won't?
All right, no.
So you won't? OK, thanks. I'll do it myself.
Hey, Nev.
What?
Take it easy.
Yeah, I'll take it easy, Lenny. Sure, OK? Hey, Lenny, have you seen this before? Huh? It's 20-odd years old, but take a good look. Have you ever seen her before?
It's a very old photograph, I'm not sure.
No, have a good look. It's a good photo. Have a really good look.
No, I'm sorry, son.
It's $1 million shot, thank you.
Well, look on the bright side. It's less than $1 million to 1. There's only 350,000 of us left.
350,001, Lenny.
Some neighbours down near the park. Anthony and Helen Sims filed an official complaint about hoons and four-wheel drives harassing the Aborigines. Twice. 2 complaints, never acted on. Now we find out that you're one of them.
I've been in a four-wheel drive for over 20 years.
But you're a fully paid-up member of this organisation.
Well, as a matter of fact, there are no dues.
Yeah, no Jews, no wogs, no Asians. What else, mate?
No dues, no
The
fees.
point is that this is a hate group.
No,
You're a
it's not a
cop,
hate group.
and you're a member
It's
of
not
it.
a hate group.
It's not a hate group.
Have you read the literature?
I wrote some of the literature. It's not a hate group, not even remotely. It's a brotherhood based on Christian principles. Religious principles.
Religious principles.
Yeah.
But the point is that these guys have been going down there harassing the Aborigines. There's been a complaint put in, and you've done nothing about it because you are a member
I did do
of
something
this chapter.
about it.
This thing
I
that
checked
you
out
call
the
a chapter.
complaints and they were unfounded.
They were unfounded, were they?
Right. This group of law-abiding citizens driving registered vehicles gaining access to a public fishing spot.
Fishing? Did they go down there with any rod?
What?
Did they have any fishing rods when they went down?
Well, that's none of my business.
Of course it's your business.
Look, if you weren't
If
so
you knew
obsessed
about this,
about, you know...
you could have put a stop to it. There would have been 4 people still alive.
Now listen, Bill, if you weren't so blinded by political correctness, you might have a look at that. You know, 4 of them, 75 convictions between the lot of them. Drunk and disorderly, resist arrest.
Oh, that's just great. Blame the victims, why don't you? Taking a leak on a tree, they deserve to die.
Yeah, hang
Is that
on.
what you're saying?
Hang on, he might
What?
have some.
Hang on what?
Hang on, he might have some.
What?
Okay.
No, Sean, no. Look, Sean, we get into some pissy little civil suit, OK? It takes 2 years. Some bastard gets charged $500 damages, OK? And nothing happens. What's the point? We close the bastards down. That's what we do. Yeah, I know. I know, Sean. Yeah, OK, all right. See you, Sean. OK.
Hey, Vincenzo. I brought you some risotto. I made too much.
Thanks.
Vincenzo, I want you to know that I always did my very best for you.
I know, Dad. That's what's sad.
Now, Vincenzo, look at yourself. You're a healthy, good-looking young man. You won the university medal. You're a lawyer, and a decent one at that. I mean, you actually genuinely help people. Hey, where did I go so wrong?
Well, that's just it, Dad. You think a person is the things that they do and the things that they can see and touch and measure. You think that's me.
Well, isn't it?
No, it's not. You take away a person's every living memory, every life experience. There's something left.
Well, what?
Their spirit. And that's me. And you stole that.
Ian.
Yes, you stole it. I tried all my life trying to connect with Michelangelo, the Pope, bloody risotto. And I couldn't, so I thought I was going to be crazy. Because I couldn't. No, it wasn't that. All along, I should have been connecting to this bloody country, to the earth, to the dreaming. You understand me? You stole that dead and I'll never get it back. Never!
Original observations that there is a critical shortage of emergency accommodation. For example, there were 12 avoidable...
Sorry, Max.
Hey, what? No. Come in. It's all right. Your dad told me what happened. He thought you might need counselling.
That's ironic that he spoke to you. Considering he hates me working here.
Nah, he's warming to it.
Yeah, because it's better than having a humpy out back at Tippleborough somewhere.
Is that an option?
Yes, it is, Max. Yeah.
Well, you know, I might have to agree with him then. If you're seriously thinking of...
Well, if I'm seriously thinking of what? What? We're just going native.
Going to the bush.
Wouldn't know how to, Max.
You want to? You know, I told your father I'm not a counsellor. I'm not in the business of telling people what to do, you know. So now I'm going to tell you what to do. Don't do anything.
Like the whole world shifts on its axis. And I'm meant to carry on as if nothing's happened.
Yeah, that's right. Because the world's changed, but you haven't. You don't have to go to the bush to be true to yourself. You know, this isn't the 50s anymore. I mean, we've got Aboriginal writers and filmmakers, doctors and lawyers. If you want to make a difference, you can make a difference doing exactly what you do here.
Max, if I don't know where I come from, then it's a bit hard for me to find out where here is. You know?
Here's where I need you.
What's up, Vince?
Hey, nothing. I just,
Are you fellas know Vince?
Hey. It's 20 odd years old, that one. I want to know whether you might know her.
Should you be doing that?
Well, who else is going to do it for me?
Well, haven't you got clean to do that sort of thing?
Nah, it's not their job.
Right. Vince still here?
No. Hey, look, don't hassle me.
All right. It's just I need to see someone.
Yeah, no. Don't hassle me.
Okay. Is it all right if I drop by later on?
Actually, you better not.
Why not?
Because I really want you to.
So?
So you'd better not. What are you doing?
Nothing, I'm just waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay. It's open.
Somebody has to say some words over him. You should do it.
No, I can't.
You have to. Even if it's just goodbye. You were good friends.
No, I can't. I'll make a mess of it. You do it.
Me?
You got the schooling for it.
But I didn't know them.
Yes, you did. You kept every one of them out of jail at some time or other.
But I didn't really know them.
Yeah. You do it for my wife. You do it for my family. Come on.
Evening.
What are you doing here?
I'd ask you the same thing, Vincent. I can't. Can I have a quick word with you for a minute?
What about?
Well, I mean, we could do it in private, or you could come back to the station.
Are you arresting him, are you, Bill?
No, I'd rather not, Vincent.
Okay, well then we'll do it here.
I mean, you're not making this very easy here.
Me?
You're not helping me much here.
Yes, I am. I'm just not helping you.
Well, we could do it in the car.
Are you arresting him, are you, Bill?
Come on, Vincent, we've just been through
Yeah, and we'll go over it again. If you're not arresting him, you have the right to tell him what to do or where to go.
Okay. Cole, did you know your wife was going to be down here last night?
Yeah, I did.
Did you know she was going to be down here with Tony Wager?
I think that's right.
So I hear that you had a bit of a blue with Tony at the City Bay Hotel last week. And you told him if you saw him sniffing around with your wife again, you'd kill him.
I was pissed.
Were you pissed last night?
Probably.
Can you tell me where you were last night?
La Perouse Beach.
You got any witnesses to that? I thought you were here last night, Lenny. Right, yeah, that's right. You see, Cole, some people reckon that maybe you laced the musket yesterday afternoon, left it lying around for him to pick up.
No, just say nothing. Don't give him anything. Don't even look at him. Bill, a man just lost his wife. He's in mourning, okay? Do you mind? One of the press headlines reported these deaths as 4 homeless people. Surely home is sitting around a fire with family and friends. Surely home is a place where you can relax and reignite your spirit with the Mother Earth, the sun, the sky and the stars. Home is not a box, it's not a mortgage or a microwave, and it's definitely not a front door that you keep locked to keep the rest of the world out. Home is a direct and certain connection with your spirit and with the dreaming. All that has gone before and all that comes after. Vicky Lonard, Alan Miller, Trevor Jackson, and Tony Wager were not homeless people. I mean, I don't know what religion they were, if any. It doesn't really matter anyway. But a friend of mine once told me, religion is actually for those who are afraid of going to hell. And spirituality is for those that have already been there. Alan, Trevor, Vicky, and Tony were not homeless people. I mean, they were spiritual people. That's what they were. Very spiritual people. I mean, we're going to mourn for a while, but then we're going to let them pass and let them rest. You see, because I believe that we haven't lost 4 friends. They've just gone home. Give us 5 beers and a fluffy duck, mate. A what? Just give us 5 beers, please. And a bottle of water, Lenny?
Yes, thanks.
And a bottle of water. I think you might be lost. Oh, I don't think we're lost. We're not lost, are we, boys?
You sure that's where they're headed?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure. There's about 5 or 6 of them.
Okay, thanks. We're going to need some backup. Let's go.
Piss off, you're not wanted here.
It's fine. It's fine. Refusal of service on the base of race. Now, that'll do your license.
So call your lawyer.
I am a lawyer.
Bullshit.
But you can't fathom the thought that a blackfella might be a little bit more intelligent than yourself.
Give me 5 beers.
And a bottle of water, thanks.
They say you people will drink anything.
They started. They came in looking for trouble.
Yeah, looking for trouble in public. Right.
Get your bloody Dago friend off his back, will you?
Hey, what's going on there, Bill?
You called me mate a Dago.
Get over.
That's all, Deacon. Get in the car, miss. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Get in the car.
Get in the car and stop acting like an idiot. You did real good, son. Shut your mouth. You get in there too. 25 years of shit.
Now, you're aware of the penalty for possession of automatic firearms?
They're not even admissible. It's an illegal search and entry. You didn't have a warrant.
So you know the law, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? Well, you should know that we didn't need a search warrant. I mean, after the brawl down there was so much damage done, we were worried about fire hazard. Went inside to check out the wiring, and this is what we found, plus all the others.
Yeah?
So what were you expecting? The Indonesians come down and invade? Huh? Aboriginal uprising, what?
Bill.
Now, just a minute. We could talk about the rat poison and who put it there. And I could consider whether to give you 1 or 2 years. It's up to you.
Bill, can we have a quick word, mate?
Hey?
Quick one. Quick word, please.
Think about it.
It's about my husband.
So how long have you been a member of this lot?
Of what?
This brotherhood thing?
I'm not.
What do you mean you're not? What's this? What do you call this? That's literature.
I'm not. I found that in the
On your
letterbox.
mantelpiece. Anyone tell us why?
It's a decent neighbourhood. Why should we have to put up with drunken abos? Have you any idea what it does to property values?
Get in there. Go and get across. This guy's going away for a long time. Now, what about Smith? What about him? What, are you going to let him off?
No.
Mate, he's the one that prints this sort of stuff. It gives dickheads like this the license to do what they do. You going to let him off?
That's right. We'll get him. Oh, let's go. We'll get him.
Vincenzo, you've got the world at your feet and you're throwing it all away.
Doesn't feel like that, Dad. Believe me.
I've always loved you, Vincenzo. At least you believe that much, huh?
Yeah. And I'm very grateful for everything that you've ever done for me.
Then why?
Because I have to. I gotta go and find who I am.
Ma you are Vincenzo Bertino Cellini.
No. No, I'm not. That's where you're wrong. I don't know who I am. Huh? Thank you, Dad.
Thank you.
You got this thing registered?
Yes, Bill, I've got it registered.
Is it?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's all right. It's okay.
All the best.
Yeah. Thanks, Bill.
You take care of yourself.
I will. All right?
Yep.
Major Vin.
Oh, you can get another lawyer.
Huh? No, I don't need a lawyer. Do you know where she is?
I don't even know if she's alive.
And where are you going to go then?
I'm going that way. I got this feeling she's calling me. She always has been.
You keep believing that, hey?
Don't you worry about that. Look after you.
No.
See you, Bill. See you, Benson.
Thanks for the flowers.
It's a pleasure.